What's up, guys? If y'all follow the channel, you know that every March I like to come down to the Pamlico Sound and do kind of a first scouting mission. It's kind of a heat check to see what's going on down here. I usually will do it following a week of consecutive, like 5-6 days of consecutive warm days. Sometimes it pans out and it can be awesome. Sometimes there's nothing going on yet. Sometimes I'm early, but it's a gamble I don't mind taking, because if I come down here and I get into something, I've always got it to myself this time of year, which is pretty cool. So what I'm gonna be doing this morning is just scouting. I'm gonna be, going different spots. I'm gonna be checking the side scan. I'm gonna be looking for bait. I'm gonna be seeing what's going on down here. I haven't been down here since probably October, and I love this place. I just got to get down here and see what's going on. I missed it. It's good to be back. I hope it missed me. I don't think it did. But anyways, I'm glad to be here. I'm glad you're here, and I want to thank you for all the support you've been giving the channel lately. We've been cranking out some good videos, and I picked up a lot of new subscribers, so I really appreciate it. Glad to have you new guys on board, and for all the guys that have been with me for a long time, I thank you. I really do. I thank you for all the support. The channel has grown and continues to grow, and I hope that's because I'm putting out content that you guys find useful and helpful and educational, but also entertaining. So hopefully we'll have a good one today. Here we go. The areas I cover on this trip are what I refer to as the outer rim. Your outer rim may be different depending on where you are based out of, but for me, it's the areas where the Pamlico River meets the Pamlico Sound and all the bays and cuts that encompass this area. All right, y'all, that took a little while, but geez, I got a good fish on right here. Couldn't get these fish. I spotted them on the side scan. I couldn't get them to hit anything. There was dozens of them. I'm in pretty deep water. So finally I put a mirror lure on. I just wanted something that would present itself right in front of them and just sit there. And this guy smoked it. Nice slot redfish. Look at that. What a beauty. What a beauty. All right. All right, there we go. Oh, came off. All right, y'all, there's obviously some nice redfish in here, and I do not want to give all of them a mouthful of treble hooks. I've got this hoodwink tied on with the creel. Cajun pepper is what this one's called, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see what they think about this. There we go. All right, that's just a little one, but I knew this was going to be a good redfish bait. I think that this this is what I saw on the side scan, was a bunch of these little reds. So we'll see. All right, these fish are holed up around the corner here. The boat is spooking them, so I'm gonna do a spot and stalk. See if we can get closer to them without spooking them out, maybe catch a few. Okay, notice right here, my boat is securely tied to this post. That's like a double granny half hitch or something. It's super tied up. Oh, yeah. Whew. Good one too, y'all. Check that out. Man, that was epic. That's a beautiful fish. All right, y'all, let's get a release on this dude. There he goes. Yeah! I can see where they're at. They're a little further down. They moved down a little bit. I can see a little bit of water agitation on the surface, so we're gonna walk on down a little further. Heck yeah. This is the way to do it, y'all. Sometimes you just gotta get out of the boat. That's another good one. Holy cow. This is a real good one. This is about the most fun you can have on a light tackle. Man, that thing looks to be, he's 25 inches. What a tough, tough fish. Wow, y'all. That's a nice, nice fish. Not quite done yet. Y'all look at that right there. Golly day. Epic. Epic. All he wanted was that little spoon right there. Y'all look at that. Man, he's got some scars. He's got a little something on his midsection there. Looks like, almost like he's been in a gill net. Man, he's ready to roll. All right, one more of those might be more than I can ask for, but I'm gonna try. Cause that was crazy. I had no idea there was a fish in here that big. That fish was probably 30 inches, maybe 32. But of course, since I'm land-based angling, I don't have my measuring device with me, but that's all right, I got the memory. I caught 2 of those fish in the boat. Then they just got real spooky. I slid on out of here and walked back in, and they settled right back down. So y'all, I tied my boat to a stake for the hike down here to catch these fish. I turn around, grab my rods, start walking back, and this is what I see. So obviously that's not good. Thankfully, I've got a favorable wind. I can see the stake hanging off. The stake is still on the rope. The stake broke off the shoreline. So I should have checked that stake a little bit better. Let's hope this turns out good, because if it doesn't, I'm gonna be swimming. So that's the drift I've been trying to get all morning. It's doing perfectly now. I mean, real nice. It's a good drift my boat's got going. It just doesn't have me in it. I see it kind of making a turn towards the shoreline. I think we're gonna get lucky. This is embarrassing, y'all, but this is real fishing. This is the kind of stuff that happens, especially when you fish alone and you're trying to do a bunch of stupid stuff. I mean, not stupid, it was a good stalk down the shoreline and I caught those fish, but this doesn't happen to me often. But this may be in the video, it may not. I'll have to decide. Let's go get the boat. I like how it just swung in there and parallel parked for me. Check that out. Autopilot, man. I couldn't have parked it better myself. Good job, boat. Okay, that was fortunate. That was real fortunate. I meant to do that. So I gotta show you this. There's my steak. Yeehaw. I should have known better. I should have known better than to tie up to this steak. There's not much left of that thing. Yeah, that was a bad decision. Sometimes you gotta make these bad decisions and learn from them in order to not do them again. Thankfully, this one turned out okay. The only other time something like that happened to me was when I first got this boat and I was trying to learn to launch by myself, and I lost the boat at the boat ramp, and I had to get somebody else in another boat to bring my boat back to me, and that was really embarrassing. Not as embarrassing as sharing this with probably however many, maybe a couple thousand people watch this video, but the truth is that this kind of stuff happens to everybody. If you boat, if you fish, mainly if you boat, if you boat, this kind of stuff is gonna happen. It just does. It comes with the territory. And honestly, you know, getting real, thankfully that turned out all right, because I did have my cell phone on me, but I am in the middle of nowhere, y'all. Take a look around. Okay, so if I had not had my cell phone and the boat had gone to the other side of the creek, I would have swam. Water temperature's 51 degrees. That would have been tough. That would have sucked. It's over my head in the middle of that creek. You know, so just praise God, that turned out well, and we can laugh about it now. And I got a story to tell. And, you know, let's get on to the next spot. So what I found today on this exploratory mission was redfish, and redfish abundant. I know for most of my viewers, redfish take a back seat to speckled trout, and that's okay. For me, on this day, it was just what the doctor ordered. Despite mismanagement of what seems like every fish in our state, somehow the redfish is thriving, and for that I'm thankful. They hit hard, pull hard, and in my opinion are a beautiful fish. They taste delicious, and one slot redfish can easily serve 4 people. Although I didn't keep any today, this is a fish I will often harvest. I saw that fish come out of the water right there. He busted on a piece of bait. So nice. All right, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up right there. That was a fun day on the Pamlico. A lot of nice redfish. That's what I came for today. That's what I found. And I hope you enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun. I learned some valuable lessons today that I will remember forever. See you on the next one.